Hello friends, we are just starting a walk. Sebastian's having a snack, so he's in the stroller right now. He brought some chips with him. We've been doing school this morning, and yeah, it's really gloomy. It's been raining, but the rain is gone for now, and it's supposed to get up to maybe 70 right now. It's been a very low 60s, so I do have sandals on and just some winter leggings, like fleecy leggings, and I have my sweater coat on over a long sleeve. I'm pretty cozy. The air is chilly, but I'm warm enough. So we're gonna take a quick walk. We are gonna pick up school lunch today and tomorrow after that spring break starts for the public school. So stock up on some of the freezer meals that they give us that the boys like. Today, I think they're supposed to give us the chicken sandwiches that Jax likes. So, yeah, those are cute. Yeah. Well, everything is wet, so be really careful. He's gonna pick some of these little weed flowers. Yeah, just gonna go take a walk, and I think it's Thursday. Is it Thursday? I'm glad. It's been a long week. Yeah. He just fell. Hi guys. You can't be in my spot. You can sit on the floor. That's what you mean. Go this way. Not on my cords. Hi guys. We are starting quiet time. Just had some lunch and then I was going over school stuff. Jax is struggling a little bit with 3D nuts, like flattened 3D shapes. What is going on? It's always a pants avalanche in here. I am really queasy. I've been sticking with trying to limit fatty, like baked goods seem to be an issue with my stomach. But we got a mini grocery order from Sprouts this morning, and I got some like fiber cereal bar kind of things in a brownie flavor from a company that makes fig bars. I really like these ZZ's chocolate cherry bars that the schools give out, and I've been trying to find them, but they don't sell them anywhere, so I was going to try this instead, but I'm so queasy after eating it, so I think it was just like too much and I need to eat half a pack and save it or share it. This morning I was fine with all the baked goods we got because I just had, hey, you're upsetting him. Why is he barking? Yeah, he wants to have quiet time. Just try it for a little bit. If he growls or barks, then you're gonna have to move. Yeah, with the cinnamon roll, I just had like a quarter of it and then a quarter of a muffin, and I was fine with that. So just trying to figure out what my stomach can handle, and right now it is not happy. It's really queasy, so sorry stomach. Now I know. It's like 2 little bars in the pack. So I'll just have one of the bars and save the other for like later in the day or share it. And I don't know what else to say. We did school as you saw, And Jax is still finishing up. He's got some more to do. We drove to the shopping center and I got an Americano. Sebastian brought a snack from home, and we took like a half of our forest loop and went backwards just to make it a little different. Didn't want to take too long because it was really overcast and looking like it was going to sprinkle. Then we stopped at the high school on the way home because they were supposed to give out chicken sandwiches. Excuse me, my stomach's so upset, so I'm trying to like burp to help it. They were supposed to give out frozen chicken sandwiches that Jax really likes, and I'm starting to run out. But I guess they were out of those. They gave frozen cheeseburger sliders, which I can't get my kids to eat because we order burgers once a week and they just don't look that appetizing. So, oh well. But we're gonna go tomorrow to pick up food because it's right before spring break. And then take a break from the school lunches for a while. Anyway, I'm gonna put my hair up and lay down because my stomach is really sick. And bleh. Friends, I am downstairs. The boys actually wanted me to go downstairs so they could hang out and play Zelda together. They're being really good and quiet as long as the house doesn't burn down above me, but I just asked that they not jump around and slam so much, and it really sounds like they're doing great. But I'm running out of time. I figured I would talk to you as Sebastian stomps across. So what I've done so far today is I did glue that sign up. I might add something along the bottom, something decorative, because now it's a little off-centered, but whatever. And let me flip you actually. You might notice there's a little bit of plexiglass. I just glued these two pieces together with my handy dandy E6000. After it's glued more strongly and bonded, after some time, I'm gonna see if I can scrape off a little bit of this. Honestly, this is way neater than I thought I would do. There's only about 3 spots where it bled out, but like I got some areas where it looked really good. We'll see how well it holds. I have not pulled the paper off of the other sheets. It takes a while, so I'm not gonna do any more today. But something I discovered is Mr. Cherry Blossom does not fit anywhere with the cover. Let me remove these guys, they're not glued down. They're just, I don't see how there's any way he could go anywhere with the dust cover on. And they cheat by not ever showing it with the dust cover on. They chose the base of the stairs, like literally on the stair to put it. But they're still sticking out. Like if I were to put it on the stairs, which is probably the only place it can go. Sorry, I wasn't pointing up. I'm still gonna have to, as you can see, it's sticking out past there. It'd have to be really smashed in. I can bend it, it's wires, but it's gonna look really strange. So, yeah, I don't know where Mr. Cherry Blossom is gonna go, because this thing, when it's glued, is gonna be tight to the base. So, I could leave off the back panel, but have the top See, like, I'm trying to shove him in there and this is moving. So he like hangs out the back, but that looks terrible. I don't know how this is gonna work. Like, seriously. How's this supposed to work? Why did they give me this big tree and nowhere to put it? So I'm gonna have to do some thinking about that. Obviously I haven't wired it yet, otherwise I'd have those beautiful lights on. But I've mostly just been chilling down here. This thing is so dusty. I also tried to hot glue it 3 times, but apparently I have 1 second before the glue dries. So I've peeled that off 3 times now and switched to my E6000. I think that's gonna work well. Nothing else to say. It's just gonna be one of those things that I have to think about and decide on. So after further examination, it's actually smaller than the base. So when I went to prop up the other pieces, just to eyeball it, it has to be on top of the base, not surrounding it. And there will still be a couple millimeters after I place this one on there, and I can't place that on there because of all of this madness that's eventually going to be shoved into that door once it's wired up. But yeah, I don't see how it would be possible to have the tree in there. I really love the tree though. It's so pretty, and it's just too big for that. What do you think, guys? What do you suggest? He's a big guy. He's a chunk. Something to think about. Alright guys, it's bedtime. I don't have a solution for the cherry blossom tree. I'm gonna just have to mess around with it, play with it. Maybe the solution is not having one of the sides on, like the back, and just really smashing that tree up and letting it hang out the back and over awnings and stuff. I don't know, but there's really no room for it. If I want to have any hope of putting them up here, like cleaning this off and putting them up here, I need a dust cover because this bedroom, it's like instant dust. It needs to be cleaned up here. But for some reason down in the basement, I can leave these things and they don't get dusty. So I don't know what it is. There's no dust down there. Tons of dust up here. Might be because of the dog. Not sure. If you guys know, is it just like our dead skin cells because we're always up here sleeping? That's really horrifyingly gross, but maybe that is it. I don't know. Or the ceiling fan? I don't know, because the ceiling fan gets dust on it too. Basically everywhere in the house gets dusty except for the basement. But today was really long. It was so long that I couldn't remember if we took a walk. It felt like yesterday. And I spent the whole time after, from like lunch on, really queasy. I'm wondering if it's because I ate like dried seaweed. I had queasiness one other time this week, and it might have been the day that I had some dried seaweed. I love seaweed and I love seaweed salad, but that's like different than seaweed salad and in a larger quantity that I've had recently. Like I didn't even have a whole pack though, so I don't know. It's just really weird. I'm gonna lay off it and see if that's it. The only other new thing I had was that brownie bar. So I'm gonna drop the seaweed for now, and I'll try a brownie bar at some point in the near future. And if it's that again, I mean, because that's the first time I had it and something else made me crazy before. I don't know, just trying to figure out my digestive system. I will say overall I'm feeling so much better knowing that I have limits in how much like baked products I can eat at one point, at any given point. I don't know if baked in dairy is bothering me now or if it's just like the fat and sugar my body is not appreciating. But whatever I can do to make myself not be miserable all the time. I don't let on, but like I constantly have stomach aches and bloating and uncomfortable feeling. So just another day trying to figure that out. I have not done Animal Crossing yet today. So I'm gonna do that when everybody's asleep, and I'm gonna work on this. And I am loving my lavender. I did wash my hair today. There was a tiny bit of purple in my shampoo that I put, or not my shampoo, my conditioner that I put in the lavender areas. I did that here a little bit too. I don't think you can see, but definitely I will need way more. I forgot how little the lavender takes. It also washes out really fast, which will be nice. I won't have to bleach my hair to get color out. I do want to keep my roots fairly light because I'm doing silver next and it's like gray. I have to have light hair. But I will be taking my brush, my hair dye brush, and just doing the roots, not doing the putting it on and smearing it around, getting it all over the braids, because gotta protect those hairs. Again, the braiding is going a little slower because I'm braiding to the ends of my hairs instead of just braiding for like 2 to 3 inches and then tying it off and my hair is sticking out of it, which saves so much time. But yeah, gonna protect the hairs while they grow up. That's the status. I need to count them because I am just about at the halfway point of that leftover hair. I have this tiny little bit left. This is enough for maybe 4 braids. So hopefully, I hope I didn't just show you the toddler potty, which he just peed in a minute ago and I need to flush. Hopefully I have half of my braids done. I'm gonna count before I start. I'm also gonna look in my hair drawer. I have a whole drawer of extension leftovers and bags that I haven't used. They're almost cleaned out. I only have a couple random bags, so that's part of why I placed a big order. But I'm gonna see, I think I have a little bit more lavender. What I'm doing is taking this gradient that's in my hair. I've got one more bag of it, and mixing a half a bag of this. This is a half a bag of lavender, so this will go into that tonight. And yeah, if I'm not halfway done, then I'm definitely gonna have to try to mix extra lavender into that gradient. Hopefully I have some. That's the problem with leftover hair installs. You don't know if you're gonna have enough, but I'm gonna make it work. This is only for the month of April, the end of April, like before May. I have to be done by May. I'm going to be switching it to the silver for the trip. So I really have nothing else to say. Tomorrow's supposed to be warm but very windy, so we'll have to see how much I can tolerate the wind on a walk. I really hate wind and it makes me really cold even if it's warm. Maybe dollar store, definitely high school to pick up food. I told them we'd be there. And I don't know what else. It's Friday. Friday's good. Tonight for dinner, since we placed that Sprouts order and my husband does like getting meat from there, he got pork chops for Sebastian, and he also made garlic roasted herbed potatoes and rainbow carrots and a brown sugar glaze. I just had a few bites of that. It's very sweet. I made some peas for Jax and I, and we both tasted the carrots. We had potatoes. We shared those, but I made a grilled tofu with garlic, herbs, and a sesame ginger glaze. It was very good. So good. It's the marinade that I really like to use in stir fry instead of soy sauce, because we're not big soy sauce people. And I hadn't tried it as a glaze on the tofu before, but since we were having like sweet carrots and a lot of garlic, I was like, I think this would be good, and it was so good. We both really, really liked it. And he surprised me by liking the pieces that had the most like garlic and herbs, like really cooked on top of it. I ended up switching our last pieces because I had given myself the one that was really heavy on the garlic and herbs, and he's like, that piece is looking so good, I wish I had that one. I'm like, here you go, I didn't think you wanted it. So dinner was very tasty, and yeah, they've been really, really good. I wasn't going to go downstairs, I was going to knit instead, but I did at their request. I do want to finish a short sleeve sweater I'm working on, and then try and figure out what project I want to bring to the beach. I do have a long-term project making a video game sweater for Jax, but I'm making adult size small, and my goal is by fall of this year, so it doesn't need to be done, and it's getting really bulky and obnoxious to bring around, so it's not really a travel project, so I need to figure out a travel project. And yeah, I'm considering moving the furniture in Jackson and Sebastian's room. He loves when I do that. And he's not really using the chalkboard, so he's okay with me taking that down and moving his perler beads to the wall behind the door. But I don't think I want to do it tonight. My stomach is still a little queasy. And I have Ziggy because my husband's out in the garage. You can't see him, but well, he hears me. He's a little unsettled tonight. So yeah, maybe this weekend I'll do it. I need to vacuum when I do it. Nothing else to say. I'm going to wrap this up because it's just getting unnecessarily long, but thank you for watching this far. Not many people do. I see the stats and people don't usually make it 20 minutes into their videos, so thank you. If you made it this far, comment with a cherry blossom emoji so I know that you did. Good night, guys. Stay safe and be kind. Don't forget, wash your hands.